Hi, you guys. I want to get on here and give you guys a reaction. I'm sorry, a review on Basketball Wise Season 10, Episode 4. Basically, the ladies are to the point now where they have actually been invited to Angel Brink's actual baby shower. Uh, Rockstar is very, very excited about it. He basically tells her that he wants to do a gender reveal. At first, she was skeptical about it, and she said her reason is that she doesn't think that her mom is going to be excited about it, and she really don't think that her mom is going to show up. Rockstar basically assures her that his parents will be there and that she should, have the gender reveal. The gender reveal was everything. Also, we learned that yes, she is having a boy. She looks like she's very excited, and most importantly, I love her wardrobe. I thought it was very, very unique, and you could tell that she put a lot of time into it. Angel was to the point where that's the happiest I've seen her since this particular episodes have rolled in, because her and Rasta have been going through it. He's been taking her down through this emotionally. He seemed like he was not emotionally there for her at the time, and he was to the point where she said she was about to separate from him to keep her mental intact, and most importantly for the health of her child. It's one of those things where Rasta be kind of cold and then he be hot. So he seemed like he was pretty cool at the gender reveal, and as a surprise to her, he actually had Neo to sing, which that's always a treat because Neo is a treat. I enjoyed it. He sung "All Because of You." He also surprised her by getting down on one knee. But the really shocker was is that we thinking that he's gonna propose, and he basically gives her a promise ring. The ladies chimed in and basically said that they was hoping that he would actually step up and actually commit. And the most vocal person about it was Brooke. Brooke was like, it's about time he step up, be a man, and actually stop giving her jewelry and give her a commitment. Jennifer also said the same thing. My thing is, I think it's one of the things where Rockstar probably will marry her, but not right away. I think it's one of the things where he probably not real sure about the relationship, and he kind of showers her with jewelry because he doesn't want to lose her. If that if that makes sense, but it really don't make sense. I think he just basically keeping her around because he know he's gotten her pregnant, but I don't think he's trying to be in a hurry to go down the aisle. He's always, in my eyes, seemed like the kind of playboy type because I was introduced to him when he was on Love and Hip Hop. He's something like a music producer, and so it is what it is. Hopefully Angel will see her worth and separate from her. I just hate that it came to the point that she introduced him as her baby daddy. I don't know because she had just got out of a relationship the last time I saw her. She was in a relationship with Jamie. We'll just say that. But anyway, I just glad to see the fact that she lit up when she noticed her mom was there. But her mom expressed her feelings and said that she was kind of skeptical because at the end of the day she doesn't really know Rockstar. And eventually, after she had a few drinks, she basically warmed up and basically told her daughter that she would give him a chance. I don't know if it's to the point where she's gonna welcome him with open arms, but the jury's out on that one. But I was glad to know that her mom actually showed up because she was very nervous about it. The ladies seemed like they had a good time at the baby shower. My favorite part of the baby shower was when she had the actual swimmers there and they actually disrobed in their actual swimsuit were blue and they dived in all at one time in the actual pool. I thought that was really, really cute. That was a nice touch. The scenery was really, really nice. They actually had it in Angel's backyard. And Angel has a gorgeous home. So it was a vibe. And most importantly, all the ladies were attending except Malaysia. I think Malaysia's going through it. Most importantly, I think where she think Brandy gonna be, she don't show up. Duffy was there, and also the beginning of this episode, Duffy was playing matchmaker. And she said that she was gonna bring some bachelors, which she did. But Miss Jackie brought in a monkey wrench. She threw a monkey wrench in there. She brought British's baby dad in there. British was so mad, I think she turned another shade of red. And she let Jackie know that that was foul, and most important, she ain't like that. But Jennifer, to the point where, as a result of this actual get together, she actually seemed like she found somebody. I'm not gonna say she found love, but they did connect. Next thing you know, we go to the scene and they actually had a date. It was very intimate, and most importantly, it seemed like she was actually enjoying herself. You could tell she was a little smitten because you can tell when Jennifer gets excited, her eyes twinkle a little bit. I'm hoping that she's to the point where she's ready to date again, and most importantly, give the next man to go through. I don't know if it's just for the camera, but we'll see. Because last time I saw Jennifer, she was dating Tim Norman. But it is what it is. The lady Duffy said she was very good at matching people up because she's messed up a lot of her friends. But I think it's one of the things where she wanted to play devil's advocate and see where she could go with it. You feel me? Because she feel like she got a man and she feel like she got the magic touch. She can kind of put people together. And I think it kind of went left because Jackie decided she wanted to push the narrative and invite British's baby dad. And he was gung ho to do it because I think he wanted to be petty and messy and get a reaction out of British. But she let Jackie know that she was not here for it, and most important, that it was foul. Like she said, you have your opinion, but I know what type of man he is, and we don't mesh together well like we did. We just co-parent. And my thing is, Jackie can feel how she want to feel. At the end of the day, you can't force somebody to be with somebody. That was that in that aspect, she was wrong. She was like she think that he was doing everything he should do. You just on the outside looking in. You don't know what she went through with that man. But it's nice to know that British was not as irate as she used to be back in the day. Because she used to was I think about 3 seasons ago. She was actually on there with the same man. They were to the point where he proposed and everything. See, Jack is living in the past. It's okay to live in the past, but this woman has clearly moved on, and you keep trying to bring this man to try to woo her when it really ain't working. I mean, she let you know what it is, and most importantly, she's already warned you that she didn't want you to invite him, so you really did it out of spite, and you were wrong. But everybody else was to the point where, like I told you, Brooke is married, so Brooke did not even show up. And I don't know whether or not Brandy's still with her actual husband or not. Don't get me wrong. Last time I saw her and her husband together, she was actually to the point where she was on a reality show. She, matter of fact, was on Yana Fix My Life. But I think Brandy is going through as a result because she's expressed it vocally that she's going through some issues when it comes to her actual mental, because her dad recently died, and also she's got to come to the term that she keeps having them run to Malaysia, and they not best Judies like they used to be. In other words, they was tight. And so I think she's more hurt by the fact that she thinks that Malaysia knew, but she adamantly did not say anything or try to console her. And most importantly, she got to deal with the fact that they're not in that space again. But I think she meshing well now with Duffy, so she's to the point where they kind of hang out. And I noticed that they got a vibe going on. Now it ain't to the point where I think that it's gonna last because they have two different personalities. But I think DJ Duffy, I still said in my opinion, she had an ulterior motive by doing that mix up. Um, but it is what it is. Jennifer did make a connection, so that's always a good thing. Now, the other ladies were to the point where they declined on going out on a date with their particular people. But I thought it was a little cute little gesture. Now, I had to give that to her. It's a breath of fresh air considering that the other women probably were single. Because right now we know British is single. And she really tickled me on last episode when she was talking about, well, he basically trying to control with her narrative as far as her dating men because he's went so far as to meet up places and try to intimidate them. I said all that's showing that he's jealous. It's not that he wants you. At least she sees him for what he is, and he's not to the point where he feel like he can just jump back into bed with her per se, or get back in her good graces. I think she wants to keep it strictly parenting, and I mean co-parenting. So I appreciate that aspect. British has come a long way because normally she will pop off. It don't matter. But Malaysia, I'm hoping that she'll get her mental right too as well, because Malaysia is really going through. She said because she has a lot of mental going on. She's trying to create her business, and her actual ex-husband has not paid child support. So basically, everything is on her. I was real shocked to hear that because her husband actually is a basketball player. So I don't understand what his narrative is. I don't want to know. But it is what it is, and hopefully she'll get together now. She did have the support of Jackie. Jackie always sits down and speaks to her. But Jackie really had to say something this time because they were to the point where, it was about to go left. But like I said, the actual gender reveal was everything. I like the scenery in the backyard. That's really what set it off. And then it had that pool. I mean, everything was a nice touch. I mean, it is what it is. But the only thing I hated, and I'm like the other women, he could have put a ring on it. Literally, he could have committed to her. I mean, that was the time and that was the moment. But Rockstar just like attention. You know, if you follow him and you know what I'm saying, he's attention seeker. You know, we already he a music producer, so he really think he the best thing since sliced bread. You can tell how he act. But I appreciate him bringing Neo there to scene because that really what made Angel start smiling. Cause she was really nervous about her mom coming, so the mom did come. So it looked like everything came out. But she said he always is surprising her with jewelry. So I'm looking at her like, that's okay. But more likely, when he shower you with jewelry, he should be trying to marry you. Cause now, not because you were pregnant with his child, but it's the right thing to do. But I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna back and forth, break up 1 minute and get back together. We'll see. Time will tell whether or not that relationship was weather the storm. I personally don't think it's gonna last. I think it was built off of insecurity, lies. Most importantly, they jumped in head first. Okay. But it is what it is, and she is prego. So I'm hoping she has a very safe delivery, and most importantly, a fast delivery. But this is not her only kid. She has actually a total of four with this baby here. Her ex boyfriend, he was a basketball player. That's how she became on the show. That's about 3 or 4 years ago. She was on the show as well. But Angel is to the point where her business booming, so I'm feeling her, and most importantly, this is her season. But I hope you guys are to the point where you're enjoying the reviews. I appreciate you guys that actually are walking with the channel, those who are actually subscribing, and most importantly, those who are actually commenting. I appreciate you guys, but I had to get on here and rap a taste with you and give you a review of Love and Basketball Season 10, Episode 4. Like I tell you guys, it was a whole vibe, and most importantly, I'm happy for Angel. I'm just praying that her actual baby dad will get his mess together, because at the end of the day, he feel like he the prize, and it's not that, it's the other way around. But I will be patiently waiting on the next episode, and guess what? I will always come back with another one. Have a great morning, you guys.